Hey everyone, it's Barb here from the Old Girl Spiritual Stuff. Hoping you're all having a good day and welcome to step 4 of my series on deliberate manifestation. It's a little bit of housekeeping before we start. This is for entertainment purposes only. This is my understanding, my awareness, my learnings, my teachings, and my philosophy. So if you can take something out of it, I'm so happy. If it doesn't resonate with you, then maybe another video of mine will. So entertainment purposes only. Now, the second thing that I tell you in every video is to please subscribe and like and comment. The more subscribers, the more likes, the more comments, and the longer that you watch the videos, you go into the videos, hopefully you watch them all, like right through, then this changes the analytics on YouTube. That they then take our videos and they put them around the globe into places that we don't know about. So if you could do that, if you like what we're doing here, could you please subscribe, tell your friends, your mates, put it on Facebook, put it, recommend it in Instagram, wherever your social media is. That would be amazing. Now, we've done ask, we've done expect and believe, we've done affirmations, and today we're talking about the what is really the bulk, the foundation or the basics of the law of attraction within deliberate manifestation, and that is action. Now, in the documentary and the book The Secret, we were told that there was 3 stages: ask, believe, and receive, and it didn't work. And the reason it didn't work is because that wasn't all the steps. You can't just ask and sit on the couch and then believe that you're going to receive it. Then action is part of it. Now, when you know the why you want what you want, then the how will be taken care of. And I say the how isn't our business, the why is our business. So when I know why I want something, the universe will, along with the steps that I'm putting into play, and one of them being action and the steps of action. And you can put it as a goal, a plan, if you like, a working plan, and that's all the actions. And then the universe will drop the miracles in that we didn't know about, and that could take us here, there, and bring it into us quicker if that's what's meant to happen. But remember, we only know what we know. We don't know what it is that we don't know. We do know that we don't know everything, but we don't know what we don't know. And that's the part that the universe plays in it, God, angels, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so what do you want? That is a really important question, because 85% of the people don't know what they want. And the reason a lot of people don't know what they want is because they're scared to say what they want, because it might be, oh, I might be above my station, or I don't deserve that, or whatever our inner beliefs. And we've talked about beliefs and why that was such an important part in our manifestation. The time frame between the invisible and the invisible to the visible is as long as it's short in your belief of the system. And so we have been we've been trained to think small about ourselves and ask even smaller. So we have this belief that if we ask something outside of what looks like possible, then we're never going to get it. So we don't ask. We don't then, when we've asked, we put a limit on it, and now we've got to put the actions in. So one of the plans that that I'm in the process of manifesting myself, is I will share it with you here, is that in 18 months' time, so around the end of next year, I've just thought this might be silly, but it's what I'm going to look at. that I want to do a large trip. Now, part of the trip is going to be Australia. I have family in Australia. Then I want to go to Hawaii and visit there for 2 weeks. Then I want to go to Sweden because I've been told from the Facebook community that in Sweden that they experience the Northern Lights, and that's one of the things that's absolutely on my dream list, on my bucket list. So I want to sleep under the stars and watch the Northern Lights in a clear igloo, not out in the no. Those days are gone. Then I want to go over to Canada because I've got family, daughters and grandchildren in Canada. Then I want to go to the UK and then I want to come back. So we're looking at roughly about 2 months. So that's what I'm working on at the moment. So now I need to get the action plan. I know the what. Now, why? Why do I want that? Well, unlike a lot of things, this is a personal choice. It's not about health or safety or anything like that. What it's about is this is part of my bucket list. I just want to achieve this. I'm in my 70s. I've probably got between 2 weeks and 30 years left in my life. And I just, that's my why. I just want to do it. And it's on my bucket list. And it would be fun. And I want to see my family. And I hug my grandchildren that are growing older, and they're young men and women now, except the 2 babies that the 2 babies that I have here in New Zealand. And maybe in the future, when you listen to this, they're mothers of their own. And so the why. In this, the why, I've not made it as important as the what, because the why is just personal choice. It's just something I want to do. Okay, so when you know the why, the how will take care of itself. What do I want? So that's what I'm working. What do you want? It could be a relationship, the perfect divine person to come into your world. Why do you want that? Do you want that to add into your existence? Do you want that to complement who you are? Do you want that? You can't ask that person to be who you are not. So it could be that you have companionship, you want to share your world with someone. It could be that you want an intimate relationship to be held and to felt nurtured and to nurture. So that car that you want, why do you want that? Well, it's my dream car. It's a car that will keep me safe. It will be a car that when I drive it, I will feel safe and secure, that it's of a size that if I get hit, I won't be too damaged or too hurt. So when you know the why, that's very important here. Then you need to make a plan according to your wants, not the why. The why we've dealt with, we've put it over there, don't need to visit that again. So what plans do I need to put into play that allows that to happen? Now, I don't know that my circumstances are any different to anybody else's, but I will share some of them so you understand steps a little bit easier. Part of my situation is I can't walk very well. I have got 2 knees that need knee replacements. They're too far gone. So consequently, I can't walk very far. I have a walking stick that I use inside, and I was using it outside in the house. And so I need to walk to be able to do these trips, to go to Hawaii, to go to Sweden and to visit and go, picnicking with family and things like that. So part of my plan is to have my knee replacements. Okay, so in that plan, there is another plan. I have to lose a certain amount of weight because I am overweight and I need to pull that weight back, release several kilos. So let's say I have to release 10 kilos and then I can have my operation. Okay, so the plan there is, what's a good time to lose the 10 kilos? Remember, I've got 18 months to fill the plan. in my expectation of what I know today. The universe may have it 2 months later, or might have it 6 months earlier. That's not for me to know, but I've got to work to a plan. And remember, all our plans are not set in concrete. They're changeable and flexible, and that's the way it's got to be. So get back to this. So I've got to lose 1 kilo a month. So how do I do that? Well, I change my diet, which I've done. I look at intermittent fasting for me, which is working an absolute gem. I need to drink more water. Now, I can't exercise except to go swimming. So this is where the universe comes in, and where the next video is going to be on inspiration, and I'll bring this in maybe a little bit more. But for me to walk, I can't walk from the car park to the actual swimming pool itself, into the pool. It's quite a distance, and the pain that I get in between is really quite bad. But I need to lose weight and I need to exercise. Well, I went to my doctor one day, and she was inspired to say to me, I want you to go and get a walker now, because we want you to exercise, and a walker is something that will help you walk further outside of your home. So she calls it my fitness exercise plan and equipment. And so I now have a walker that I can go swimming. Now, I didn't know that was going to come up in the plan. I didn't have that in my plan, but the universe did. So the universe inspired my doctor, and then created this for me. So that is part of my plan. So that's all been taken care of. I keep this. I look at my diet. I look at recipes. I look at the water intake, the fruit, and that's all in my plan. Now, so the universe has stepped in once. Now, the universe may step in again. The reason I have to lose the weight is because the surgeon in the region that I live in, you have to be a certain weight before he will operate. Well, I'm above that weight, so I have to, but they may get another surgeon here to add to their, surgeons, and he may say it doesn't matter to me, and I may get in earlier. So that's not for me to know. That is for me to work towards this that I'm doing. And then if this comes in between time, then that is the universe meeting me halfway. Because I was told 40 years ago with my teacher, with everything, and it comes under the law of attraction. We didn't call it that back 40 years ago, nor deliberate manifestation. But she said, when you start your plans, the universe will meet you halfway. They will meet you, and they will drop things in beforehand, but they will take over halfway. But the thing is, Barb, you don't know where halfway is. So you've got to do your plans, your action plans, and then when what they call halfway, they will come in, and it's like avalanches of opportunities, or abundance of opportunities, or synchronicities that you had no idea. And that's starting to happen in the Old Girls Spiritual Stuff Facebook page at the moment. That the universe said, I will meet you halfway in your new career. And so I stepped in here, and they've taken over and taken me to places that I had no idea that even existed. And that's what they do. But you can't rely on it. You have to do the step by step until such time as that happens. So what steps other than that do I need to take? So I need to find out how much is this trip going to cost. So let's say for me, for the two of us, it's going to be a rough figure of 20,000. I like to work with round figures. And so 20,000, I've got 18 months. And so I need to break that down into 18 months. So it's about 1,000, let's say 1,200 a month. And now I have to create and manifest 1,200 extra money, not the money that I need for this, that, and the house and the food, the car and Vodafone. So I have to manifest an extra $1,200 a month. And I say manifest because that is the type of word that I would use. But when I say manifest, I'm inviting the universe to come in with me in my plans, in my action, to help me manifest that. So what do I know about how I can manifest that? for me, and I'm only using this, you need to translate this into your will, into your goal, and how that affects you. So for me, the things that I know, in the things that I love is teaching. I have a book that I don't know how yet to make into a Kindle, so I've got that. I can do videos, I can do webinars, I can teach, and you know, one of the things I'll be doing is putting this eight step system into a program and getting it out there. Now, I don't know, the things that I don't know about this is who would be interested, how many people would be interested to learn more of this in detail, who is prepared to pay me X amount of dollars. But the universe knows. So what actions do I need? I need to prepare. I need to do these videos. I need to get them out. I need to put them on my Facebook page. I need to get people inspired. I need to talk about them in, I get interviewed a lot, so I need to maybe mention it there. I need to create a solid program that people might want to buy into. And so these are the action plans that I need to make that allows me to get this $20,000 that is going to pay for this trip. Now, in the process of doing this, and by the time a lot of people in the future will watch this, it would have occurred and been behind me. But I've been invited onto an internet television show at the weekend as a guest speaker, one of 5. So I had no idea that was going to happen. That is part of the how. You know, I said to the why do I need to set up the old girl spiritual stuff? Because I was scammed. Everything, every dollar in our 6 bank accounts went. Every dollar. And, you know, I was 70. And so I had to find a way to come in and maybe start a new career, because I couldn't leave it on my husband's shoulders to do that. That was the why of the old girl spiritual stuff. Now, I had no idea that the universe would take it and expand it the way it happened. And so we know part of what we're doing. We don't know what they're going to do. And that I really, really want to emphasize is you're not alone in this. You've got your people in spirit. You've got the universal energy. You've got the law of attraction. You've got the law of reciprocity. You've got the law of simplicity. You've got the law of duality. You've got so many of the laws working on your behalf in conjunction with. But you've got to do some physical things. And when we get that underway, then they will take over. I'm just going to have a sip of water because I've got obviously a dry throat. Now, the other thing that we need to do and to look at, so we've made our plan. So what else do I need to do? I need to make sure that my passport's up and running. I need to make sure, you know, that I've got 5 years or 10 years on my passport. I need to make sure that my health is in a good position. So I need to look at that, which is part of the weight loss. I need to look at better eating, drinking more water, exercise, which we're doing, and all sorts of things, taking my medication, de-stressing. And these are all part of the action plan of being overseas in 18 months' time. They don't look like it, but they have a big impact on them. So that's another part. And so who do I need to make a regular appointment with my doctor, certainly at my age with, you know, I'm on a few medications, you know, blood pressure, that sort of thing. And so I need to keep that up to date. I need to learn how to de-stress. I need to learn to be more mindfulness, get into the mindfulness. I need to laugh a lot more. I need to do lots of things. So this is all part of the plan and the actions that I can take that will help me get there. So, okay, look at that. So out of the blue, somebody might say, I might be talking to somebody and they'll say, oh, have you watched this movie? I thought it was hilarious. So, okay, now I'm going to, and next video is on inspiration. been inspired. So I'll get that video and laugh my belly out. And so that adrenaline is really good for my health. So all sorts of things. There is no coincidences. Everything's in alignment. Everything is a sign. So what steps do I need to make? Okay, we've done that. Now, who do I need to talk to? Is there somebody that I need to talk to that's going to help put my plans into action? Do I need to talk? Well, for me, I need to talk to my doctor. What's a better way of this? How can I maintain better health? Can I reduce this medication? Thank you for giving me the opportunity via my walker through the hospital, yada, yada. So that's for me, for my health. So the action plan, who do I need to talk to? Well, I need to talk to, let's say, a travel agent to find out exactly how to organise a 2-month holiday. I've never done that before. My husband and I had a holiday 2 weeks last year, and that's the first time in 30 odd years that we've ever had a holiday that had no meaning to it, that we just went for a holiday. We weren't visiting family, we weren't visiting for business and had a few days. It was just simply a holiday. And so who do I need to talk to? You're looking for a house. Who do you need to talk to? What mortgage are you able to get? What deposit do you need? How do you need to make that happen? What do you need? Who do you need to talk to? And the other one that's really important is, what do I need to learn that's going to put my actions into play, that I'll be able to create the actions and fulfill the actions so the universe can come in. So what do I need to learn? Now, for me, what I needed to learn, and I learned this the other day, how do I turn my YouTube videos into podcasts? Now, I've learned how to do that. The other thing I'm learning at the moment is a mistake I made on the Old Girl Spiritual Stuff Facebook page. I need to learn how to make that into professional mode. I need to talk to some people in the internet area, and I know a lot of people on good, intelligent, highly intelligent, successful people on internet Facebook, and I need to ask them certain questions. How do I set a program up? How do I do this? What is the best way to do that? How can I? So you need to, in your action plan, you need to also understand pride has to go out the window. You need to understand you don't know what you don't know, and you know what you don't know, and you know what you do know. That's okay, but what you don't know. I don't know the technical side of the business that I have to ask. I have to talk to the right people, be they friends of mine, or I pay for the service, or whatever way it is. Now, are you wanting to build a house? What do you need to learn? Do you need to learn about draftsmen? Do you need to learn about plans, house plans? Do you need to learn about your district, the codes, building codes in your district? Do you need to research who's the best builder? What do you need to learn? Who do you need to talk to? What can they teach you about? What knowledge do you need to learn that will make this planning and actioning, getting steps step by step by step? What do you need to learn? Because the more you're involved in the actions that you're placing, in the plan, in the goal that you're manifesting deliberately, the more the universe can come in quicker and put this person there that you didn't know about, and this information, that idea. And this is how it works, until such time as when you've met them halfway, they bring in quicker and quicker the things that will get you there quicker than you can imagine. Okay, so I'm putting 18 months on this plan because in my mind, and I don't think about it often, I can't envisage it any quicker, but they can. It may be 12 months. Oh, wouldn't that be amazing? That'd mean it'd be Hawaii and Sweden and the UK summer, I've had 3 summers. I had to plan that. 3 summers in 1 year. I did it. It's fantastic. I have no idea why anybody would want a winter, but that's just. So this is the actions that we need to take. We need to get our game plan down. We need to talk to the people, the experts in the field. We need to learn the things that we don't know. We need to plan. We need to research. We need to action. We need to forgive ourselves for the week that we did nothing, that we should have done A, B, C. And you know what I mean. These are parts of the responsibilities that is mine in the deliberate manifestation, because we've got the earthly me working in conjunction with the spiritual them, and we are working in cooperation, in coordination with each other to make that goal happen. It's exciting. So get your action plan together. What actions do you need to take? And then the next video on inspiration, we'll talk about that side of the action plan. And so until then, enjoy making your plans, enjoy step by step getting them going. Don't forget to reward yourself for the small steps that you've achieved, for the accomplishments along the way. I do that with every kilo that I lose. I give myself a reward of congratulations. You know, I might have a special piece of fruit or something, or pluck a chocolate. Hey, I'm human. I just don't do it every day. Okay, until next video, which is step 5, inspiration, and I'll catch you then. Bye for now.